All right, here we go. All right, if the volume or anything cuts out or you can't hear me really well, make sure that you guys let me know, okay? So let's take a nice deep breath. Breathe it up. Inhale. Exhale, reach it out one more time. Go inhale. Exhale, reach it out. Think energy out through those fingertips and march it right and left. Go lift and lift. Now reach up all the way through the crown of your head. Pull your waist in nice and tight. Keep your chest lifted, your heart open, and start to press those arms. You push it back and back. Little tiny presses right here. Strengthening through that back body, warming everything up. Start to float your arms all the way up overhead and pull it across, across. Go twist and twist. Rotate right through that midsection. You go 4, go 3, go 2. Last one, side to side. Plant your hands down to the floor. Step your feet back. Come into your first plank of the day. You can be on knees or toes. If you are on your knees, you are forward of your kneecaps with your heels hugging into your seat. If you are on your toes, think about driving back through those heels. Push the backs of your thighs up to the sky. Push your back body up to the sky and the back of your skull up to the sky. We hold this first plank in stillness. We engage everything. We get longer from head to heel. You pull your navel all the way up into your spine and take this moment right here just to breathe, just to settle into your practice. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Push down through all 10 finger pads. And as you push down to the floor, feel like your hands are tractioning away from one another. Reach out through the crown of your head. Lift your heart. We're going to hold here for 8 more counts, and then we shift it. Come down onto our abdominals to start with a little spinal extensor work. In 4, in 3, in 2, on 1. Shift your weight forward, hug your elbows close. Chaturanga all the way down to the floor. Untuck your toes. Push down into your palms. Reach out through the crown of your head. Draw your shoulders back and down. Lengthen out through your right leg and your left leg, just like they're touching the wall or whatever it is that's back behind you. I'm outside today, so I don't have a wall behind me. You're gonna start to flutter kick those legs, reaching it right and left, and then sweep your arms back behind you. Open up your chest. We start and end class. Start and end our workout today with some spinal extensor work. So we're just getting that chest open right off the bat. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that squeeze. Inhale, lift up and lower. Inhale, lift and lower. 2 more. Hold that reach all the way out. We take it back in 4, 3, 2. Take a quick child's pose. Sit your hips back, knees apart, toes together. Settle your seat down to your heels. You can kind of shift from side to side. Just kind of let your body melt into this pose. Still getting you nice and warmed up. So we just want to kind of feel where our bodies are this morning. And then have us come all the way up. Have a seat, sitting up nice and tall, getting ready for a neutral spine meditation. You're gonna go ahead and move any flesh out from underneath your seat. Hands come back behind your thighs and lift up nice and tall. Flex your toes back towards you. Take one hand to your abdominals and one hand to the small of your back. Now feel your hands just like a sandwich in on your spine. As you inhale, you grow a little taller. And as you exhale, you hug everything in a little bit tighter. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hug it in. One more time. And then float your eyes closed. Reach your fingertips forward. Plug your arm bones back into your shoulder socket and take one meditative moment right here. Today, I invite you to focus on your thoughts. Focus on what you're telling yourself as you go throughout class. Our thoughts become our words, become our actions. But what you tell yourself makes a huge difference in how you're going to get through this class. Start to hinge it back on an inhale. On an exhale, lift it up nice and tall. Inhale, hinge it back. Exhale, lift. Add those arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull as you stack it up tall. 2 more times. We'll hold it on the back on this next one. Hold it right here. Hold that reach all the way out. Open your arms out wide. Exhale, bring them in. Inhale, open. Exhale, hug in. 4 more. Again, nice long spine. Go 3 and in. Go 2, hug it in. Last one. Hold that squeeze in. Plant your feet to the floor. Hands back behind your thighs. Tip your hips up. Push your sacrum down into the floor. Now tip your hips and curl your ribs. Go tip and curl. Elbows out nice and wide. Lift your chest. You can shake your head out from side to side so that you can really release through your neck. Again, we're just trying to kind of open up our bodies. We don't want to start our class being so stiff and tight. We want to loosen everything up so that it can really take us through the rest of our movement today. Go tip and curl. Option to release your fingertips forward. Again, as you release your fingertips forward, think about plugging your arm bones into your shoulder socket and keeping your heart lifted. Shoulders back and down. Go tip and curl. Now hold the tip. Hold that curl. Reclaim your thigh with your left hand, your left thigh. Take your right hand, row it back, and rotate up and over to the right. Reach it back to center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, reach. Feel your right thigh hug into center. Keep your hips in alignment. If your hips start shifting or if you start noticing that your knees and toes are coming out of alignment, then that means that you're moving from your hips instead of from your rib cage. We want to move from the rib cage. We want to get those obliques to fire up right here. On this next one, hold it on the back. Release your left hand if that's in your practice. And little twists up and over to the right. Just pulse and pulse. Get deeper into that twist every time. Feel those obliques fire up. Go 4, go 3, go 2. Come back to center. Hands back behind your thighs. Go tip and curl. Chest is nice and wide. Yes, hollow out through those abdominals. Tip and curl. Hold the tip, hold the curl. Left fingertips reach forward. Row it back on that left side and come back to center. Feel your left thigh hug into your right. Feel that connection the entire time. Roll and reach. I cannot hear the music at all today, ladies, so if I'm totally offbeat, I apologize. It's like some days I can hear it a little and then some days I can't hear it at all. Okay. I'm looking forward. I'm teaching in the studio on Wednesday. I'm so excited. I'm excited to have live music and people, live people. Hold it on the back. Hold that rotation and little tiny pulses. Get that little twist. Feel that nice twist. Get a little deeper into it. You can reach your right fingertips forward. If you did so on the other side, you go 8, go 7, go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come back to center, hands back behind your thighs. Tip your hips up, curl your ribs up and over. Reach both fingertips forward, row it back, and reach it out. Now open up your chest and feel that back body work right here as those elbows roll back. Go pull and reach, pull and reach. Again, you know home base. You guys know you've been here before. You know that home base is to come right back to where we started. You can always take your hands back behind your thighs. That is always available to you. 2 more. Last one, hold it on the back. Open up your chest, push your thumbs back behind you. Take it back a little deeper, lift your heart a little bit more, and hold 8, 7, 6, 5. We're gonna take it to reverse triceps in 4, 3, 2, hands back behind your hips. Separate your feet to hips distance apart. Hover your seat up off of the floor. Shoulders out of your ears. Bend your elbows and push the floor away. Go bend and press. Bend and press. Elbows come in nice and close. It's like they're hugging the sides of your rib cage and you've got weight through your thumb and forefinger. That's gonna take it out of your carpal tunnel nerve. Check in with your shoulders. What's happening with your shoulders? Are we wearing them like earrings or are we pulling them all the way back and down? We don't want shoulders as earrings. I'm all about it. I love big earrings, but we definitely don't need our shoulders for that. 2 more. Last one. Hold it on the down. Little pulses down and down. It's small. It's controlled. Stay with it right here. We're going to hit a side or a forearm plank in 8, 7, 6, 5. Don't forget to keep your waist pulling in nice and tight and shift it forward. Plant your forearms to the mat. Walk it back. Forearm plank. Push down into the floor. Open up your chest and find that space and length. Separate your feet slightly wider than your hips. Take your right hand over to meet your left wrist and roll up and over. Reach your fingertips all the way up. Push down into your forearm. Instep of your left foot and outside of your right foot. Push into the floor. Lift all the way up. Tiny little pulses up and up. You go 8, 7, 6, 5. It's 4, 3, 2. Hold that height and exhale. Thread the needle. Just 4 right here. Quality over quantity. Lift it up. Exhale. Twist and all the way up. 2 more. You got it. And lift. Last one. Hold it on the up. Come back to center. We've got to go to the other side. Again, feet slightly wider than hips distance. Left hand comes to meet your right. Reach your right fingertips all the way up. And little lift and lift. Imagine like I just lit a fire underneath your left oblique and you are pulling away from it. Getting a little higher every time. Exhale and exhale. Go 8. Go 7. We're going to come to thread the needle in 4. In 3, in 2, hold that lift. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale up. Feel that little pike of your hips as you thread your arm through. 2 more. Got it. You're there. This is it. This is the end of your warm-up. Last one. Hold that lift. Come back to center. Plant your forearms down to the floor and just breathe here for a moment. Prep yourself for what's coming next. We're moving on to arm work. Set your focus, set your intention. Remember, your thoughts become our words, become our actions. 4, 3, 2, replace your elbows with your palms. Pike your hips up to the sky. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Grab your weights if you'd like to use them for triceps. Take your hands back behind your hips. Bend your knees nice and deep. We may as well get those thighs to work as well. Reach your right arm out nice and long. Match it with the left. Lengthen out and walk it right and then left. Walk right and left, just like you're walking your arms up a ladder. Side to side as you reach and reach. Go right and left. Now pull your navel in a little bit tighter. Sink your hips a little bit lower. Feel that heat build up in your quadriceps and get your arms longer and straighter. We walk them up together. Both arms together. Lift and lift. Keep that lift. Flip your palms to face one another. Thumbs to the floor, pinkies to the sky. Take it up and up. Get a little higher and tighter every time. There's no down. It's all about the up. It's all about that length. It's all about that reach all the way out. You go 8, 7, 6. We're going to take it to a bend stretch in 4. In 3, in 2, hold that lift. Soften your elbows, reach it long, little bend, big stretch. Nothing fancy in your tricep work today. This is basic tricep work. Sometimes getting back to basics is even better than layering on all these crazy movements and variations. When we get back to basics, we can really dig deep. We can really get into those muscles. So just find that movement. 4 more. Go 3. Go 2. Hold that length, hold that lift. Feel that engagement through those triceps and sweep your arms out in front of you. Soften your elbows, fly it back and push it forward. Fly and push. Pull back and push it out. Elbows are soft and it's just like you're wrapping your arms around a big beach ball right here. Feel the resistance on the down. You are in control in both directions. Gravity is not taking over. You are pushing your fists toward one another. Push those weights in and then draw your shoulder blades together. 2 more. Last one, hold it on the back. Little tiny pulses, squeeze and squeeze, just pulse and pulse. Go 4, go 3, go 2, stack your shoulders all the way up, reach your fingertips out nice and long, palms still face the front, push it back right here. Little press and press. Back, feel those posterior deltoids work right here as you push your arms back behind you. Now, as you create this movement here, check in with your posture. Your feet are hips distance apart. Your knees are soft. Your hips hug in toward one another. Your belly button pulls into that space. Ribs hug in tight, and your jawline is back. There's a spiral of energy that starts at your feet and goes all the way up through the crown of your head right here. Now hold that reach out. Flip your palms to face the floor. Just your right arm down and lift it up. Right arm down and lift. Lower and push. Resist. All right. Imagine I'm in the room with you, and I'm going to come around. I'm going to push on that left arm. I'm going to push so hard trying to get it to go down, but you are working so hard. You have so much energy out through that left arm that it can't go anywhere. 2 more to the right. Last one, switch your sides. Right, left and right. I'm trying to mirror you guys, and oh man, I have left and right issues. Down and reach. Hold that reach all the way out. It's something I am always striving to improve upon, my ability to do left and right properly. And lift. Shoulders back and down. This time you got to take your attention to that right arm. That right arm is reaching out. It is so strong. It is so energized. I wouldn't be able to push it anywhere if I came around and put my hand on your shoulder. 2 more. Last one. Hold that reach all the way out. Little circles back and back. It's so small, so controlled. Feel the arm bone just stir in the shoulder socket. Feel that little circle. Stand up a little taller. Reach your arms out a little bit longer every time. Now switch directions, circle it front. The temptation when we start to circle front is we want to start to close off our chest. Don't let that happen. Your job is to keep your heart lifted up to the sky, to keep your shoulders back and down the whole entire time. You circle front for 4, for 3, for 2. Hold that reach all the way out. Check in with those thoughts. Are you telling yourself you've got this? You're going to hold that reach. We're going to come to bicep curls in 4, in 3, in 2. Flip your palms, hug it in, push it out, hug it in, and push. Go squeeze and press. Start to draw your heels together, toes apart. Hold it on the in. Hold that squeeze. Hover your heels up off the floor. Bend your knees. Sink it down low. Squeeze through those heels and just lower and lift. Pinkies to your thighs, thumbs to your shoulders. So you're in a little external rotation to start right here. Lower and lift. Don't forget to breathe. I say that because I find myself forgetting to breathe sometimes. The breath is so important. It makes a huge difference in what we're able to do in our movement. 2 more just like this. Hold it right here. Flip your palms up to the front. Drop your hips down an inch and up. Go down an inch and up. Squeeze those heels. Stay nice and low. Balance challenge with our first set of thigh work right here. Squeeze those heels. Push even weight through your big toe and your pinky toe. Your heels are just hovering off of the floor about an inch. But every time you come back up, you feel that squeeze through your heels and you feel that travel up the back of your thighs, lifting right into your seat. 4 more. Go 3. We're gonna hold it halfway right here. Hold it halfway. Little pulses down and down. It's small, it's controlled. Hug that muscle into the bone. Lift your heart all the way up. Crown of the head reaches to the sky. Even though your hips are going down, you've got that pull of opposition. Your hips go down, the crown of your head reaches all the way up. You go 8, go 7, 6, 5, 4. We're gonna hold it. 2, hold right here. Hold and breathe. Open up your chest. Let's get ready to travel all the way down. You push it down for 2 and back up for 2. Yes. Now when we're here, we're not holding on to a bar or chair. So we're not going to go quite as low as maybe you would if you were holding on to something. That's okay. Take yourself to your personal edge, your personal challenge point. As you serve that tray in front of you, reach it out and drag it right back. 3 more. And pull. 2 more. We're gonna hold it low. Hold it at that bottom point. Hold right here. This is your final hold. First set of thighs, final set of arm work for 4, 3, 2. Get rid of your weights if you still have them. Take your feet to hips distance. Sink your hips nice and low, parallel squat. Drive back through your heels and take it down 1 inch and up 1 inch. Go down and up. Now push your thumbs into your sternum. Use that to lift your heart, to open up your chest a little bit more. Think about your seat reaching out behind you, your abdominals pulling in. Remember that sandwich of your spine that we got in your neutral spine meditation. That hug in of your abdominals and that hug in of your back muscles. Everything is tightening right here. You've got that corset around your midsection as you sink your hips a little bit lower. For 4, for 3, for 2, hold it low, reach your arms out in front of you, stand it all the way up, pull back, reach it out, pull it back, go reach and pull, squeeze through your seat all the way at the top, drive through those heels, reach, pull back. Yes, we're gonna hold it low in 4. You've got it, Ivana, nice. Beautiful, keep hugging those knees in so they don't splay out, really, really nice. Last one, hold it low. Hold that reach out of your arms and just go down, up, down, up. Option to push your arms a little further back behind you and little presses back as you drop your hips. Go down, up, down, up. Little bonus shoulder work. It's there for you if you want it. You choose. Go 8, go 7, go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it nice and low. We've got 1 more set. 1 more set of thigh work coming up in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop your knees to the mat. Keep your toes tucked. We're coming right into thigh dancing. Hover your seat over your heels. Start to tip those hips. Go up and back, up and back. Go tuck and tuck right through those low abdominals. Push down through the balls of your feet and make sure that your shoulders are truly over your hips. We have a tendency to want to creep forward on this. All that's going to do is take less out of your thighs, and we're here to work the thighs. This is where we finish, right? Hip up and back, go 4, go 3, go 2, hold that tuck, reach your arms all the way forward, add those arms, push it out, go reach, and reach. We're gonna take it side to side in just a moment. Hollow out through the abdominals, go 8, go 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reach it overhead and pull it right and left. Go pull and pull. Now you can stay at that pace or pick it up, your choice. Reach, 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 reach. Use those obliques. You go 8, 7. We're gonna come back to the center. In 4, in 3, in 2, go back to center. This is where you finish. You've got this and a hold. What are you gonna do with it? A nice stretch is coming. Tuck it up and up. Go tuck and tuck. You go 4, 3, 2, hold. Hold that reach all the way out. Lift your chest, lengthen out through those arms, and just breathe for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Take your right foot forward, your left foot back. Tuck your back toes. Come up into a nice high lunge right here. Inhale, lift up. Soften your elbows, lift your heart to the sky. And then stack shoulders over hips. Reach your fingertips forward. Pull your right elbow back as you rotate up and over to the right. Get that nice twist through your midsection. And then drop your left hand down to the floor. Gaze up towards your right hand. Come back to center. Drop it down. You can come to your knee or stay on your toes. You're going to bring both hands to the inside of your right foot and just walk your right foot out to the side. Really kind of open up through that inner thigh. You can come down to your forearms if that's in your practice. And then come back to center. Stack shoulders up over hips. Make sure you're forward of your kneecap. Hug your heel into your seat. Push your foot into your hand. Open up your chest. Not only is this opening up through the hip flexor in the front of the thigh, it's a chest opener as well. Tuck your back toes, sit it back, flex your foot, reach your fingertips out nice and long, ribs lift off of your pelvis as you lengthen out and take it all the way down for your forward fold. Big toe comes down to the floor. And you can even slide yourself forward, coming into the daily method split if that is in your practice. Maybe walk your hands a little closer to your feet and just fold into that stretch. Walk your right hand in to meet your left. Switch your sides. Left foot comes forward, tuck your back toes. Lift up, reach it out, inhale. Exhale, sink down, soften your elbows, lift your heart. Roll your shoulders back. Then stack shoulders over your hips. Reach your fingertips forward as you sweep your left arm back. Now imagine like someone is standing on either side of you, pulling on your arms, helping you to twist a little deeper. Take your right hand down to the floor. Gaze up towards your left. And come back to center. Both hands to the instep of your left foot. Walk your left foot out. Take that nice release through your inner thigh. Elbows come down to the floor. You can shift from side to side. Whatever feels good to you here in this stretch. Come back to center. Stack shoulders over hips. Forward of your right kneecap. Hug your heel into your seat. Push your foot into your hand. And reach back with one or both hands. Roll your shoulders back. Enjoy that hip opener. Tuck your back toes, sit it back, flex your front foot. Reach your ribs up off your pelvis, lengthen all the way out, and roll it down. Big toe comes down to the floor. Keep your left hip pulling back as your right hip pulls forward. You can walk your hands a little closer to your foot. You can reach your foot away from you, coming into your split stretch. Whatever feels good to you right here. One more nice cleansing inhale and exhale right here. Sweep your leg back behind you. Plant your hands wider than your mat, coming right into a set of push-ups. Bend your elbow, lead with your chest, and push the floor away. Go bend and press. It's down and up. Elbows out nice and wide. Heart rate comes right back up. We took that really nice stretch right there in the middle of class. Now we get that heart rate back up. We've got 2 sets of abdominals coming up after this. If you are on your knees, you are forward of your kneecaps, heels hugging into your seat. No matter where you are, you lead with your chest, your elbows come wide. Hold this one nice and low. Little presses down and down. Little press and press. Go 8, go 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take a quick extension stretch. Chest reaches down to the floor, hips to the sky. And then sweep your legs around. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to come to feet hips distance apart. Little set of roll downs to get us ready for low C curve. Lift up, lengthen out. Draw your hips up to your ribs. You should be able to get much deeper than you did in your high C curve way back in our warm-up. We're going to roll it down. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4. Take it down. 2, 3, 4, and lift. Shoulders out of your ears. You always have the option to reach your fingertips forward. If you lose abdominal engagement, if you feel like you're not able to control that, just hold back on. That's what that's there for. You always have that as an option. One more nice and slow, then we take it to 2 counts. And up. Let's take it 2 counts down. You go down for 2 and up for 2. Chest wide, shoulders down. And lift. Go down and down. And up. 2 more. Feel that spinal flexibility. We are boosting right here. Last one. This time, take your time. All the way down to the floor. Once your low back hits the mat, slide your feet underneath your knees. Push your feet into the floor. Elbows nice and wide, and you go lift. And lift. Tailbone is nice and heavy. Belly button pulls in and down to the floor. Use your biceps to get that lift, and then take the energy from your biceps and bring it into your abdominals. Chin is off your chest the entire time. Again, if you need to shake your head out from side to side to release some of that tension, go for it. You go 4, go 3, go 2, hold the lift. Right fingertips reach forward. You row back and reach it out. Go row and reach. This movement should be familiar. We did this in our high C curve, but it's going to feel very different when you're a little bit lower on the mat. When you're down in your low C curve, we're really able to dive deep into that right oblique. 2 more. Tap your elbow down and reach it forward. Last one. Hold that elbow down. Hold that elbow pushing down into the floor. Bring your left elbow to meet it. Push it down like your elbows are your kickstands. Curl it up. Mini hold in the center of our work right here. Go 3, 2. Reclaim your right thigh. Left hand reaches forward. Pulls back. Reach and pull. Everything else stays nice and square. Go reach. Pull back. It's reach and pull. Push your tailbone into the floor. Hug hip bone to hip bone in and pull your belly button into that space. 2 more. We hold it low. Hold that elbow down. Bring your right to meet it. Push into your elbows. Lift up a little higher. We're going to wrap our arms around our waist in 4, 3, 2. Bring your right arm over. Cross your left and curl up and over right here. Curl and curl. So your arms are wrapped around your midsection as a tactile reminder, a tactile cue of what you need to curl up and over. It's like you're trying to get your ribs over your arms. Use those arms as a weight even to your abdominals to pull them down to the floor. Chin off your chest. You go 4, go 3, go 2, reclaim the backs of your thighs, hands back behind your thighs, curl yourself up a little bit higher, pull your waist in a little bit tighter, and get ready for your final hold. You choose. You can stay hands behind your thighs. You can reach them forward, or you can wrap them around your midsection. One more time for a little added challenge. Find where you need to be. Push your feet into the floor and hold 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lay your head, neck, and shoulders down to the floor. Hands come to your hips. Weight your hands on your hips to really weight your sacrum down to the floor. Hands come to your rib cage. Again, use the weight of your hands on your ribs to weight your ribs down to the mat. Draw your right knee up. Match it with your left and reach your feet forward an inch and back an inch. Go out an inch and in an inch. Right into flat back floor here. Pull your waist in a little tighter and glue your legs together. Zip them up nice and tight. Four more. Go 3. Go 2. Keep your feet or your knees slightly forward of your hips and extend your legs out nice and long. Reach your fingertips up to the sky. Plug your arm bones down into your shoulder socket. Your left leg reaches out as your right arm comes up overhead. Exhale, pull them back through center. Switch sides. Right leg, left arm, reach and pull it up through center. Almost feel like you're making an X on the front of your body, from your rib to your opposite hip. Feel that string, that X that's connected on the front of your body. Feel it get a little tighter every time you bring your leg and arm back up to center. Reach it out and pull back. Reach and lift. One more time to each side. Then we are going to do both together. Reach it out, both together. Reach all the way out and hug it back in. Doing arms and legs together is an option. You can always just do your legs and bring your arms back down to the floor for some support and stability. Listen to your body and find where you need to be. 2 more. Nice, Kari. Really, really nice control. Last one. Hold it on the out. Hold that reach out of your arms and legs. Mini hold right here for 4, 3, 2. Plant your arms to the floor and crisscross those legs. Cross, 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 cross. If you need to bring your legs up a little bit higher to stay out of your hip flexors, go for it. Again, listen to your body, but we cross side to side. Go 8, go 7, go 6. We're gonna click those heels together in 4, in 3, in 2. Tap your heels, tap them in. Feel that zip up through your inner thigh, that lift through your pelvic floor, and then that draw up and into your corset that is your transverse abdominis, hugging everything in and down to the mat. Go 8, 7, 6. We're gonna hold the squeeze in 4, 3, 2. Squeeze your heels together, lengthen your legs out. This is your final hold. Reach it out. Maybe you're gonna come a half an inch lower. Push yourself to your personal edge right here. You go 4, go 3, go 2. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little hug right here. And then roll over your shoulder. Plant your hands to the floor. We're getting ready for our seat work. We've got prone seat work today. So hands underneath your shoulders. Find your straight arm, straight leg plank, and just notice how strong you feel right here in this straight arm, straight leg plank. It feels very different than that first one we did all the way back at the beginning of class. Hover your right leg up off the floor and just little lifts through your right seat. Lift and lift. Go 4, 3, 2. See if you can keep the lift. Shift your weight forward. Chaturanga. All the way down. Untuck your toes. Plant your forearms to the floor. Keep that lift of your right leg right into that seat work. Keep it going right here. Now push your pubic bone down into the floor and lift your abdominals up away from the floor. We want to keep that belly button engaged the entire time so that we can really protect the low back and so that you can get a little deeper into your seat. Now keep that lift and bend your knee. Hug your heel into your seat. Squeeze it in. Reach long through the crown of your head and push that whole shape up to the sky. You can point or flex, your choice right here. All right, so we have about 8 minutes of seat work to finish off our big time movement portion of class. So this is where you have to check in with your thoughts. Once again, what are you telling yourself? How are you going to push yourself through this last little bit of class right here? Hold that lift, externally rotate, open your right knee slightly to the right and push that whole shape up and over. Just like you're tapping your left shoulder with your right toe. Hips are still squared off to the floor. Especially in this position, we have a tendency to want to open up completely. Don't let that happen. You're still squared off. It's just your thigh bone externally rotated. Now hold that lift. Make little circles right here. Take it up, back and around. Go up, back and around. 2 more. Last one. Lengthen your leg all the way out. Reach it out in an angle and lift from here. Go up and up. Little tiny lifts right here. Squeeze through that seat. You have the option here to plant your hands back to the floor. And just like we started in that three-legged plank, you can finish in that three-legged plank, this time with your leg out at an angle. Reach it up. You lift for 8, 7. We're gonna hold in 4, 3, 2. Hold that lift all the way out. Reach it all the way out. Feel that engagement right through the corner of your seat. And breathe. 4, 3, 2, on 1. Come on down. Let's take a pigeon stretch right here. Draw your right knee up towards your right wrist. Sink your hips low. You can lift up. You can come down to your forearms. You can shift side to side, whatever feels good to you right here. Take out your wrists a little bit, circle them around, and then plant your hands back to the floor. Tuck your toes once again. You got to do the other side. Come to that straight arm, straight leg plank once again. Reach long through your left leg this time, and right from the base of your seat, just lift it up and up. Don't let your body shift over to the right side. That's what wants to happen. You want to think about the weight staying to the left. Hold the lift. Shift your weight forward. Three-legged plank, chaturanga, all the way down to the floor. Untuck your toe. Push your forearms into the floor and lift right here. So you've got those goalpost arms right here. Your elbows are out at 90 degrees. You push down and you lift up. Think back to when we did our spinal extensor work in our warm-up. We got your chest open. We got your heart lifted. We got you ready for the rest of the work that you had throughout class. All of the work that we have done up until this point is to get you prepped for this place, to get you prepped for this seat work, so that you can really lift up, so that you can really engage, pull your waist up and in, and get longer from head to toe. Keep that lift, bend your knee, hug your heel into your seat, and press that whole shape up to the sky. See if you can draw your heel a little closer into your seat to really feel your hamstrings start to fire. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Check in with your upper body. Hold the lift, externally rotate, left thigh comes out. Press that whole shape up and over. Tap it's like you're tapping your right shoulder with your left toes. Reach it up and over, right into the corner of your seat. Now check in with your abdominals. Still pull your navel up and in, away from the floor. Pubic bone presses down to the mat. Hold that lift, little tiny circles, up, back and around. Go up, back and around. Just like you're stirring your thigh bone in the hip socket. Think of it as like a mortar and pestle right here. Just that little stir really helps to get nice and deep into that side seat. 2 more. Last one, hold the lift. Lengthen your leg all the way out. Reach it across the room and lift right here to finish. Think about pointing your pinky toe down to the floor. That's going to get a little bit more rotation right here, help you get right into that corner of your seat. You have the option to take that challenge. Once again, come up into your three-legged plank. Shoulders over your wrists. Reach it all the way out. You lift 8, 7, 6, 5. We're going to hold it. This is it. Hold right here. Hold that lift. Lengthen out. Breathe. Get longer. You got it. 4, 3, 2. Come on down. Take that pigeon stretch. Reach all the way out. Lift up your chest. Whew. Breathe for a moment. You can always come down to your forearms. Once again, shake out your wrists a little bit. And then sweep your leg around. Go ahead and lay yourself all the way down, coming right into back dancing. Plant your feet to the floor. Drive through your heels. Lift your hips and just go lift, 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 lift. Feel that energy right between your thighs, like there's a block between your knees. You are hugging in on that block as you create that lift. Get that nice squeeze right through your feet. Go up, 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 up. Now take it side to side. Go right, left, right, left. Back through the center. Lift, lift, hold. Lift, lift, hold. Tight, tighter, tightest. Lift, lift, hold. Get a little bit deeper every time. Keep your waist pulling in. We are in that low point right here. We're in low back dancing. We're gonna take it to high in just a moment. Lift, lift, hold. Go 4, 3, 2, hold right here. Tap your hips all the way down and lift them high. Go all the way down, lift. Maybe reach your hands up overhead and add some arms. As your hips go up, your arms go down. Go reach and lift. Squeeze through that seat. Again, knees, they're coming straight out from your hips. Don't let them splay out and don't let them, I don't think splay inward. That's not what I want to say. But don't let them hug in toward one another either. You've got that energy there between them, but they stay parallel like train tracks the entire time. 4 more, then we hold at the top. Go 3, really burn out that seat. Go 2, last one, hold the lift and just go up, 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 up. Open up your chest, lift, lift, get higher and tighter. Feel that space across the front of your thighs, the front of your hips. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We're gonna hold it. Hold right here, lift through those heels. Maybe push the ball mounts of your feet down to the floor and lift your heels up off of the mat. Final hold right here. This is the most you have worked your seat all day long, right here. Breathe. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, go 4, go 3, go 2, roll it all the way down to the floor. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock your body from side to side. Just massage your low back. You can take yourself into happy baby pose. Hands to the outside of your feet. Elbows to the inside of your knees. Pull down with your hands. As you press out. My microphone just, hopefully you can still hear me. Pull down with your hands as you press out with your feet. And then go ahead and hug your knees back in towards your chest. Cross your right knee over left, knee over knee, thigh over thigh. Take hold of your shins, your ankles, your calves, and just pull your legs away from one another. Feel that nice stretch through your piriformis. If you think about reaching your tailbone down to the floor, you really release through that seat a little bit more. And then bring your arms out to a T or a goalpost and let your legs come over to the right. Use the weight of that top thigh to bring you all the way down. Your gaze comes to the left. Uncross your legs. Use your abdominals. Bring it back through center. Same thing to the other side. Left knee over right, knee over knee, thigh over thigh. Take your hands and really pull your legs away, just like you're making a letter T with your shins. And then let your legs come over to the left, your gaze come to the right. Feel that release through your right shoulder. Come back to center. Reach your toes up to the sky, hands back behind your thighs or your calves. Again, reach your tailbone down to the floor and just point and flex your feet. Feel that hamstring release. Circle your ankles around and in the other direction. And then slide your hands underneath your hips. Use your abdominals one final time to lower your legs all the way down to the floor. Take your time to get there. Once you reach the bottom, let your toes float open. Let your palms float open. Actually, before we do that, we're going to take one more stretch right here. Reach your hands up overhead, toes reach away from you, and just feel space and length created all the way from your fingertips down to your toes. Enjoy that beautiful stretch. And then take your arms down by your side. Let your palms flip up to the sky. And let your body melt into the floor. Let everything just connect and ground you to the earth. Imagine all the people. I'm going to share with you one of my favorite guided meditations.
Positive affirmation meditation to keep you upbeat, spirited, inspired at this time. All is well. Everything that is happening around me is being taken care of by the Spirit and the source of love within me. All is well. I'm open to creative solutions. I release my limiting beliefs. I tune into a source of love within. I tune into a source of love within me. I welcome the presence of angels and guides. I welcome the light of the world to enter in. All is well. I am guided. I am protected. I am loved. I am safe. It's okay to feel good right now. I give myself permission to feel good right now. I welcome a good feeling vibration right now. In this moment, I can suspend my fears and my disbelief and my uncertainty, and I can choose to feel good right now. In this moment, I can turn over my fears. I can turn over my projections. I can turn over all my judgment and attack thoughts, and I can choose to feel good right now, welcoming the guidance of the highest truth and compassion to enter into my space now, to give me inner direction, inner guidance, inner wisdom and joy, inspiration, ideas, offering me support at this time, a feeling of safety, a sense of serenity, a sense of knowing that all is well. All is well. All is well. I send love from my heart out to the world. I know that the power of the love within me has the power to serve people far beyond my physical sight, far beyond my local experience, far beyond my consciousness. I can see beyond all limitation now. I can see the power of my energy moving through me as I extend love and light to the world. My positive intentions have the power to heal. My positive intentions have the power to heal. My positive intentions have the power to heal. My positive thoughts heal my body. My positive thoughts bring light to my family, to my loved ones, to my friends, to my social network online. My positive thoughts bring joy to the world. I have the power to bring more joy to the world. I have the power to be part of the solution. I have the power to show up with grace and serenity and give relief just through my presence, through my thoughts, through my actions and my prayers. I am a miracle worker. I'm a miracle worker. I am a miracle worker. All is well. All is well. I am a miracle worker. My positive energy brings light to the world. My positive thoughts bring light to the world. I can smile. I can breathe easy, and I can smile, and I can trust, and I can know that all is well. That when I'm in tune with positive love and energy and thoughts of love and love and love, that all is well. When I welcome that light, that love into my heart, all is well. When I bring forth an attitude of grace, ease, gratitude, and joy, all is well. When I tune into positive thoughts, positive content, positive stories, when I allow myself to dream of what is possible, all is well. I trust in the power of my inner wisdom now. All is well. All is well. May I send my prayers to the world. May I trust that my prayers are being heard. May I trust the power of my intentions. May I trust the power of my positive thoughts, and may I trust the power of my stillness. All is well. May I feel the interconnectedness and oneness all throughout the world, knowing that we are all together as one union, a union of beings, serving and supporting and healing each other, sending thoughts of love to the world, sending energy of love to the world, sending prayers and stillness to the world, sending light to the world. All is well. All is well. All is well.
Begin to bring just a little bit of life back into your body. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. When you're ready, open your eyes. Take in the colors around you. And take those positive thoughts, those positive affirmations with you as you go out into your day, remembering that our thoughts become our words, become our actions. All is well, ladies. Thank you so much for starting your day with me. Questions, comments, feedback, I would love to hear it. I hope to see some of you in person on Wednesday. I'm teaching in Lake Forest at 9. We will be streaming that class at some point. I'm not sure if we're streaming it this week, but we are ultimately planning to be teaching it in person and online.
Thank you, Maggie.
Thank you.
That was lovely.
Jane. Oh, thanks, you guys. Thanks, Ivana. Bye, ladies.